literally a guy that leaves shit stains in her car, and I'm telling you, from that moment, like, you would just never see me ever again. I know it's insane for me to say, like, I wish I would be fighting more, but like, that's truly how I feel. It's so real. It says I'm scared. Hey guys, my name is Kitty. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be another weekly reading vlog. So I really want to get back into the habit of making my weekly reading vlogs because I feel like I fell off. Like, I feel like, did I even do them in June? I don't know, but I feel like July I didn't do weekly reading vlogs. And so far in August, I still haven't set up a weekly reading vlog schedule. So I want to get back to my weekly reading vlogs because they bring me a lot of joy and they're my favorite videos to make. So I want to get back into weekly vlogging. So today's Friday. I am actually not going to be doing any reading today because it's my sister's birthday. I'm actually going to head out and go celebrate her birthday. I decorated her cake and I'm going to put a picture up here. Why did I kill it? Why did I fucking nail that cake? Like, I'm so shocked. I think I need to become a cake decorator, but in the sense that, like, you bring me a cake that's already been baked and then I just like decorate it because I cannot fathom trying to make a cake. But decorating a cake, I think I ate. Like, I really think I killed it. So just saying, it's so fucking cute. I want to start this vlog because I wanted to show off some gorgeous books that I received yesterday, but I went and picked them up today. So this is from my patron, Georgian. I apologize a million times if I'm wrong on how I'm pronouncing it. Dark City Omega by Elizabeth Stevens. We read this as a buddy read for my top tier patron and we all ate this shit up. Like, it was so fucking good and I loved this book so much. I do have highlights that I'm gonna transfer in here from my Kindle because I read it on Kindle and oh my god, this was so good. This is an Omegaverse romance and it has like, I mean, I pictured werewolves, but they're like technically like berserkers, but they have like an animal form that I was picturing werewolves. So I consider this one of like my werewolf books, but it's like berserkers. So there's alpha, omegas, betas, berserkers, and it's all set in this like darker urban setting. And to me, the way that I always pitch this is like, it's like Sons of Anarchy meets Omegaverse. Like, I legit, that is all I saw. Like, Jax Teller was the male main character in this for me, and I ate that shit up. Jax Teller is so fucking hot that I was just like, yeah, he's the perfect sub-in for this. I don't know, I just like, they were on some motorcycles and I was like, that's Jax Teller. Like, he had a leather jacket. I was like, that's Jax Teller. Like, I'm sorry, but that's Jax Teller. But yeah, this is so fucking good and I really need to read the second book in the series. And I definitely am gonna get that one physically because I loved this. This was so fun. Oh my god, I'm literally so excited. I'm actually gonna make this our September buddy read for my top tier because it just sounds so good. And that is The Unseelie Prince by Catherine Ann Kingsley. So this is the Maze of Shadows book 1. Look at him. Okay, look at him. He's the reason that this was on my wish list, and I was laughing so hard because it was like, this one I picked because the guy was hot. I messaged them and I was like, that is literally the exact same thought I had when I put this on my wish list. Like, I was like, that man is hot, add to wish list. And it's like, wow, to be known. So yeah, I literally can't wait to read this one because I've seen some fan art that literally had my jaw on the fucking floor. So I can't wait. I want to read this so fucking bad. This is definitely going to be the buddy read for September. I'm so excited. It's my birthday month of September too, and I was like, this is so like, yes, like I would love to read an Unseelie Fae story for my birthday month. Like, that sounds so fun. So again, thank you so much. Literally nobody has to send me anything, and I literally am so shocked when people like take the time out of their day to like comment, watch my videos, send me books off my wish list. Like, it's just so insane to me. But I truly appreciate it so much. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, I literally tear up every time. Thank you so much. I love them so much. I can't wait to read this one, and I hope we eat this one up too, like we've been eating up all the buddy reads on the Patreon. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that and just really say thank you so much to Georgian because that's so sweet. Like, oh my god. So like I said, I'm not gonna be doing any reading yet, so I don't want to give a list of books because I truly don't even know what we're gonna be reading. I have a lot of things to read. of course. But I don't know what we're gonna get to. So that will be to be decided. I will let you guys know probably tomorrow. But I just wanted to start this vlog off today before I head out. And yeah, so that's that. I will update you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, so today is Saturday. It is very late on Saturday. I have been really busy and I got a lot of homework done today. I'm actually still working on this assignment. This is my final one for this module and I just want to get it done tonight so that I can just like move on to the next one on Monday, so I can start like a new module on Monday. So yeah, I'm trying to finish this tonight, because tomorrow I just want to spend it like reading and relaxing. Like I literally don't want to have this like assignment like looming over me. So I'm trying to finish it today. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been doing a bunch of schoolwork, and then I had obviously like regular work. And I did go out to eat with my sisters, which was really nice. But I wanted to talk about my possible books for this vlog, subject to change as always. But there's one that I think for sure will be getting read in this vlog, because tomorrow I'm actually going to be doing sprints for it. And that is Airy by S.E. Wendell. So this is my book club pick for August. Yes, it is fan row month for the book club, and the book that we're going to be reading is Airy. And this follows a disgraced knight who gets sent to this like really remote, broken down prison that only holds one prisoner, which is this man here. And he's kind of like a political prisoner. And then these other two books I am going to be reading for Patreon. So this was the buddy read for July, and I just did not have time to really get into it. During July, I read 32 pages and I was loving it. So I really need to get back into this. And this is Captive of the Horde King by Zoe Draven. So this is like a captor-captive alien romance. Oh my god. Like I really need to get back in here. Like I need to finish her. She was so good. And then I also want to read this one, which is the Patreon buddy read for this month. I Accidentally Summoned a Demon Boyfriend by Jessica Cage. I love this cover. I think it's so pretty. I have heard that it is really good. And I was reading this as well, and I really want to finish it because I was eating this shit up. And I am 236 pages in, and that is Convergence by Etta Pierce. I need to finish this. I like literally know exactly where I'm at, because I stopped at a point where I knew the story was going to start getting like a little bit, I don't want to say messy, but like the romance is gonna start getting messy. 3 monster romances that I want to read, and a fan row airing. So we're in a very romance mood. I love that for me. I don't know what's gonna happen this vlog. Like I said, subject to change, but these are on my radar right now. Like I said, you just never know what I'm gonna do. So I am currently on reading sprints, and I have started Airy by S.E. Wendell. Well, I restarted it. I am now 42 pages in. I am redoing my tabs as well. So I had a few tabs going on because the first part of this book is really a lot of like world building and This book like flashes back in time, so you kind of like get some perspective of like the characters, why they ended up in these places. I want to say like heavy politics, but I feel like the politics are definitely going to come into play because they're currently in a war between these two races. And while these two aren't like personally involved as of now, I could see them getting more involved as the book progresses. So just trying to keep track of everything that's going on. I don't know how many of you guys might find this interesting, this carton of bags. So basically I have a mass market paperback shelf up here, and then I'm making another one down here. And I know that people will use egg cartons as like their stands, because I have like essentially 2 rows, but I used my copies of Nancy Drew books to make it. So this top shelf has 2 rows, and the back part is Nancy Drew books, and then I stack on top the mass market paperbacks, and then I line with others. But this one I want to try and doing the egg carton thing, so I'm gonna take out my Nancy Drew books, put the egg carton, and then stack all the books, and then organize these onto there as well, and see how it looks, see if it looks better than using the Nancy Drew books. Even though I do still have quite a few Nancy Drew books, so I could continue, but we're gonna try that and see, because I don't know how many Nancy Drew books I could fit there. Like I would maybe have like an awkward space left, so maybe the egg cartons is better because I could just cut them to shape, you know, like if I have like a space that only fits like 4 little, you know, like this much, I could, you know, adjust it, but I can't do that with a Nancy Drew book. So I'm gonna try that out and see how it works. So if you see me doing this in the B-roll, that's what I'm doing. This is empty. There are no eggs in here, but we're gonna try and organize my mass market paperbacks with that. Coming at you live with my Twilight sweater. We're blasting the AC and pretending like it's not, you know, almost 100 degrees outside. So today's Tuesday. As you guys saw yesterday, we decided to go to Palm Springs to go to the hot springs. So we did that. and it was really hot. And I think I almost got heat stroke because it was like 103 degrees at one point, and I was just like really dehydrated. So when I got home, like I felt like I was dying. Um, so I did not do any reading yesterday, but I did do a lot of reading on Sunday, which was the day I was sprinting. But on Sunday, I got to like 352 pages of Airy, which is actually insane. And now I'm at 358. So I read like 5 pages while I was in Palm Springs, but my reading for this really happened on Sunday. Even after sprints, I sprinted for like 2 hours, almost 3 hours. But then once I got off, I just like continued reading. This book was really good at like drawing me in. Like I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, where is this gonna go? Now I am kind of burnt out on romance for a bit. I'm literally not in the mood to read romance right now. Like I literally don't have that much to finish this book, but I'm just like, I don't want to read a romance right now. Like I really don't. I'm not in the mood. Which is shocking because I read 352 pages of this in one day. So you would think I would be in the mood to finish it off, but I'm not. And this book is like, I stopped like right at a part where like there's like nothing going on, nothing tense happening. I'm pretty sure it's gonna start literally at the chapter that I stopped at. So I'm like in a really comfortable place to just like pause this and move to read something else, and then I will come back to it once I'm in the mood for romance. So yeah, it's very awkward because I'm like 78% through with this book, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna pause right now. But let me tell you about this book because I have a lot of like really conflicting thoughts when it comes to Airy. So like I mentioned before, I think I already gave a synopsis about this. She's a disgraced knight. She goes to this prison that only holds one prisoner, which is this man. And, you know, their races are at war. I think I said all that to you guys at some point. So this is following their romance, and everything about this book is really slow. The romance is very slow burn. And I don't even know if I want to call it slow burn, just like really slow. Like the start is so fucking slow, but once it starts, it heats up pretty quickly. So I don't know. I'm not sure about what it really means to be a slow burn romance, to be honest. I feel like I don't read enough of them to like really be like a good source, but it's like very slow start, I guess. Like it really does take like a lot of pages for them to get anywhere, but once they get started, they do get started. So I don't know. So it is a very slow moving romance. It is a very slow moving plot. Most of this book is a very like isolated setting where nothing's really happening. It almost kind of feels like a cozy fantasy romance, but at the same time it doesn't, because like there is war and there is torture and there's these other things happening, so it's not really cozy. But like sometimes it feels cozy because there'll be like chapters and chapters and chapters where they're literally not doing anything except just like hanging out and like getting to know each other. So like it feels cozy at times, but like at the same but other times it's like it could be very brutal. Like especially the beginning was very brutal. So I don't know, like I don't know. But everything about this book is just very slow. So I would definitely, you know, put that out there. Like if you're planning on reading it, just get ready to settle in for a very slow moving book and a slow moving romance and a very slow moving plot. I feel like the characters do have a little bit of development. I think they're pretty fleshed out characters, but I don't really see them really changing too much because they're still kind of very much in the same like thought processes that they started, and we're like 78% in. So I don't know how I would classify the character development. Slow, I guess. So yeah, like I said, we're just following them, basically falling in love. And my biggest problem with this book is that I don't know if I can talk about it because I don't want it to be a spoiler, but I'm having a problem with the motivations of these characters, and I'm having issues with how are they going to be able to bring their relationship out of this like isolated setting And I guess maybe that will be the conflict, like that will be the third act breakup type thing. Like, how do these two take this romance that they've set up in this very isolated setting with like nobody around, and it is considered forbidden because their races are at war. So like, how are they going to bring it from this like very like sheltered space out into the open, and like what is a political climate going to do to their relationship? Because like I said, for the majority of the book, they've been sheltered away from that. There hasn't been really any like antagonism towards their relationship. And I think that's probably what's going to be like the catalyst for the third act breakup, or the catalyst for their character development, because so far they've been very like stagnant in their their ideals. Specifically, our female main character, she's still very loyal to the crown, and it's just really like weird that she's so like loyal but like so honorable at the same time. So like, I feel like it's gonna have to, something bad is gonna have to happen to get her to break out of that like thought, but it hasn't happened. And I think that'll probably be the catalyst for whatever is going to happen with their relationship outside of this. But I did get a little bored because I was just like, nothing's really going on. Like, they don't really have any tension in their relationship. They did have a little bit in the beginning, but like not really that much. It's a very like sweet romance. And it's like this like coming together of very like similar people. And there's not a lot of banter. There was like one or two parts that they were like bantering a little bit, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. But like, there's not a lot of that. And like I said, it's just a very sweet romance, and I think that would work for some people. But for me personally, like, I really like a very like angsty, you know, a very tension filled relationship. I'm such a sucker for enemies to lovers. Like, these people just feel like very much like two people put in this like isolated setting, very similar, and like they start hanging out and like a romance comes out of it. So I think it would work for some people, but like, it's not really my favorite type of romance, and I think that's why I'm kind of lulling out a little bit. And the reason I feel like I read so much of it was I was literally just waiting for there to be some type of tension and something to start up between them, but like, they're not really going through anything as a couple yet. So I just kind of got a little bit bored, because I love banter, and I love to see like people like kind of like overcome their prejudice towards each other. And like, I would have loved to see a little bit more of that. I would have loved to see them like fight and bicker a little bit more, but like I said, they're just really sweet. I know it's insane for me to say like I wish they would be fighting more, but like, that's truly how I feel. I don't like, I'm such a fan of enemies to lovers. So like I said, I really have this much left, but I'm gonna put it down because like, I just don't feel like I want to read this. And it's not a bad book. Like, I really love the writing. I think the writing style is fantastic, and I think a lot of people would like SC Wendell. It's just this specific relationship is not the type that I like, but this is a duology, and depending on how this book ends, I feel like it could be the case where like I like the second book a lot more than the first. So we'll see, because I'm still interested in finishing it, and I do want to see where their relationship ends. And I feel like there might be a cliffhanger ending, which would be great, because like I said, the most of this book is so just chill. It would actually be good if there was like a bit of a climactic ending. But yeah, I am gonna finish it, and I do want to continue with the series. I'm just not really in the mood for romance right now, so we're actually gonna switch into a horror. I heard about this one on Reading Sprints last Sunday. One of my patrons, Melissa, was reading it, and it sounded really good. So I think I'm gonna start this one, and I'm gonna pull it up just so that I can tell you what it is. It's called Sightings by Mark Lukens, and it's supposed to be a found footage alien abduction story, which sounds so much fun. So we're gonna switch into horror. We're gonna switch into that one. I got it on Kindle Unlimited, so I'm gonna be reading that on my Kindle. And yeah, that'll be our next book for this vlog. So we're gonna move from the fan room. We're gonna go into a horror because I'm just like in the mood for horror. I don't want to read romance right now, so we're gonna come back to airy once I feel, you know, a little bit more down for a fan room. So that is the plan for today. I've had a really productive day so far. I went to the gym this morning. I deep cleaned the house. We deep cleaned the closet, which was like a huge project that I had been putting off, but we finally did it today and it looks so good. So we deep cleaned the closet out. I'm doing laundry. So I've had a very productive day. I have been working, like obviously just alongside all these things, and I am going to be starting a new module today because, like I said, I went to Palm Springs on Monday, so I didn't actually end up starting the new one. So I'm going to start it today. Hey guys, so today is Friday? Yeah, Friday. I don't have much of a reading update to give you just because I have been busy not reading and I'm actually doing some reading for like another vlog, so it's just been very chaotic these past couple of days. So I did take a break from this vlog for a bit and I come back with no updates, but I did want to say that I'm back because I feel like there hasn't been a talking portion for a bit, so I'm like, I need a yap in this vlog. So yeah, I've just been busy working on another reading vlog, so that's why no reading has been done for this one, and I've just been busy doing some notes and homework and things like that. I also went very ham last night and I kind of went crazy in my little new memory keeping journal. I'm not gonna show you too much of it just because it is personal, and I am gonna do like a flip through for Patreon. So I just wanted to show you guys like kind of like the opening page because I think it looks really cute, and I did spend quite a bit of time working on this last night, and I feel like this has like something about last night really clicked for me where I was like, I could literally do anything I want in this journal. And it's like limitless. Like I could literally do whatever I want. And I decided that I'm actually going to make some templates for some things that I want to track, specifically movies, because I can track my movies in here now. Like I don't need to have like a separate journal to do it. I can just do it in here. So I'm going to make a movie tracking template. I'm going to design one that like has everything I like to track for my movies. So I'm very excited about that. I'm probably going to work on it probably this weekend. But anyways, I did want to show you guys just like this little opening section because I think it looks really cool. And I feel like it's very like me coded, and that's what I wanted to do. So I was working really hard on this last night. So I made this little charm, and then I put one of my Garbage Pail Kids trading cards here. I put my $2 bill here. This is a picture I found on Pinterest. It's also my new wallpaper background because I just really like it. This is from a, what are they called? Why am I blanking on the word? Figurine. This is from a figurine company that I have a bunch of figures from, and I just really love like that this is their like logo essentially, but they make these very gorgeous figurines. I'm actually going to show you one just because I think they're so fucking cool. So this one is my favorite one. So this is what it looks like. She's like a kind of like creature, the Black Lagoon vibe, but also like kind of like assassin because she has like a little knife here. I'm just obsessed with her. I think she is absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully I don't get flagged for this, but I love her so much. And this is like the figurine styles that this company makes. They have a bunch of them. I have a Frankenstein one, which I'm obsessed with too. I love that one so much. That's probably like my second favorite. I have a werewolf one. I have like a Phantom of the Opera style one, like, and they're all just like very beautiful women, and I'm just like obsessed with them. So I really like their logo, so I cut out this logo and I saved it, and I was like, oh my god, perfect time. Then I have some stickers, a fortune cookie, and this like it's like for one of those like cushiony packing things. I got it at the 99-cent store, but I love the smiley face motif, so I really wanted to include that in here. So yeah, I spent quite a few hours last night making this cute. I did add a bunch of stuff. I'm obsessed with this planning, like this notebook style planning, and I can't wait to continue working in it. But that's what I spent last night doing, was customizing this bad boy. And today I've just been spending it working, doing a bunch of homework, doing a bunch of notes. And I am actually going to make my second cup of coffee right now because I need to finish my notes, and then I have to go grocery shopping, which I'm not looking forward to. And hopefully later today actually get some reading done for this vlog specifically, but we will see. I just wanted to give you guys an update of what's been going on because I feel like I just kind of disappeared. And it's been like a couple of days since I've updated this vlog, so hello, I'm not dead, and I do have updates, but like not reading ones and not for this vlog. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. Oh my god, I hate when you can see my fucking reflection on the back of the mirror. Oh, okay, that's better. So yeah, I have a bit of a reading update, but not really. I started another book. I've been reading for this other vlog, so it's just getting complicated. And this is why I don't film two vlogs at the same time. But whatever. But I did start this one. This is I Accidentally Summoned a Demon Boyfriend by Jessica Cage. So I started this. I'm only like 7 pages in, but it did make me laugh. And the beginning is just it's literally off to like, it's so funny. So yeah, I was giggling when I was reading this because it did make me laugh. So I'm gonna continue reading this. So this is turning into more of like a B-roll vlog. So I hope you don't mind that. But aside from that, I went out today. I had a very nice day, did a lot of stuff that I've been meaning to do because Sundays are my day off. So I usually like to pack as many activities as I can that I can't do during the week. So first thing I did was go to Chinatown. I went to Paper Plant Co., which is a stationery shop slash coffee shop. It is really, really small. It was my first time going, but it is really, really tiny. But I went and it was so cute. And the coffee was really, really good. So this is the little tote bag that they sell, and I was like, I need this. Like, I need this in my life so bad. And it's just like a drawing of the, like, the front of the store. It's so fucking cute. Let me show you guys what I actually got while I was there. So, like I said, I got this, which, little tote bag. I always see these online. And I've been meaning to pick some up, but then I saw them in person and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna look through them. They're pricier because it is like a lot more washi tape and the designs are a lot more intricate and unique. So yeah, I did finally get my first like little roll. And this is by Hours Studio. This, I think, does it say who's it by? I think it's called Life with Cats. That is, I think, the name of the washi tape. And then, can you see that? There we go. So yeah, this was $17.50. So very pricey, but so fucking cute. Oh my god. Literally adorable. So it's just a bunch of washi tape with cats. It's so cute. So I'll show a better, hopefully a better clip in the B-roll. She gave me this sticker too, which is from the same Our Studio. Look at how cute. Adorable. I needed a pen for my planner, and I really like how this one writes. So this is, I should have written down what it was, but this is the Uniball 1 pen. It's so small, and I got it in like this kind of like lilac-y blue lavender color. It's really hard to describe, but it's so small. Look at it. So this is my current journal. I think I've shown this already in this vlog. So I feel like this is going to be perfect for this because I can just slip it here. Look at that. Perfect. I feel like ever since I got my rings planner, I've just gotten really into journaling, like in a different way, because I mean, I've been journaling, like reading journaling for like 4 years now. But this type of journaling, like with the rings, is just like a completely different type of journaling, and it comes with like a different type of like stationery, and I'm just obsessed. And then I also got this Le Pen. It's olive green. Olive green. I bought it. I didn't even realize, but olive green for Olive. Oh my god, I love her. But I love the shade of green, so I picked that up. And has a really fine tip as well. I just got the coffee as well, and honestly, like, just to go back to this, that coffee was delicious. It's like one of the best cups of coffee I've had in a while. So that was nice. And then I went to this art supply store, but they had like stickers and stuff like that, and it is called Crush and Touch. It is on, it's in Silver Lake. So I went there, and I got some really fun stuff, and I think I might have found like a new favorite artist, because literally everything I bought is from them. And that artist is Gentle Thrills, and I got a rat air freshener, which I already put in my car, so I don't have like that to show you, but it's so cool. I love it. And then I picked up this sticker sheet from them. It's so fucking cool. Like, it's so fucking sick. I cannot wait to use these stickers. Like, I'm obsessed with them. And then I got this one, which honestly is so real. It says, I'm scared. Hell yeah. Oh my god, I love this so much. I also am really loving red recently. Like, something about the color red has really been calling to me. And I usually, like, before I was like never a fan of red, but I don't know, like something about red is just, it's calling me recently. So I'm really into red right now. And then I just got like this free little freebie sticker. And then this is the name of the store. It's on York Boulevard, in case you've ever wanted to check it out. It's actually really cool in there. They have so much stuff. They're like right next to this other like stationery store, but I hated that stationery store. Like, I set foot in there and I was like, I want to leave. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Crush and Touch. I think it is really cool in there, and they have a lot of stuff. And then I also got this little Peanuts Bagoo little bag. I usually don't really buy these bags from Bagoo because I just like don't really have a need for them, but this was just so fucking cute. And I got the baby size because I like this size better than like the regular size. That sounds really like convoluted, but I really like this like design that they did with Peanuts. And I don't like collect like Snoopy stuff or anything like that. Like, I think he's cute and everything, but like I'm not, like, I don't have a lot of stuff from him, and I know Bagoo just did like a huge Peanuts collection, but this is the only thing that I really liked from it. And I think I like it so much because it really gives me like 90s Halloween vibes. Like, the color combination, the shade of blue is like one of my favorite shades of blue, and the orange, yellow, and the bats. I think it's so fucking cute, and it's like the little baby size. It's literally called baby, so I'm not just saying that it's like for babies, but it's called baby size. And I really like this size because it's like small, and I don't know, just like it. So I got that, and this is probably gonna stay in my bag for whenever I go like shopping and stuff and I need a bag. It's so fucking cute. So putting that in here, and this will live in my purse. Weirdly enough, I'm somehow able to fit it back in. Like, this is like the second time I've taken it out and I'm able to put it back in, and I'm like, I don't know how that works because usually I can never fit these back in. So it's 4:37 right now. What do I want to do for the rest of the day? I really need to clean my car, but I don't think I'm gonna do that today. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of journaling in my rings, and I'm gonna do a little bit of reading journal updating because I have to update that. And then I'll probably listen to an audiobook while I do that. And I'll listen to the audiobook for my other vlogs, so can't really talk about it here. I know, it's so annoying. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go and I will update you guys once I have something to say of book related, hopefully. I just need to finish one book for this vlog, like just one book. Oh my god. Okay. All right. See you guys later. So today is Wednesday. It is really late. I'm actually gonna get ready to go to bed in the next few minutes, but I wanted to give you guys an update because I finally got back into my reading schedule. I feel like the past couple of days I just fell off completely. And I feel like I'm back on my schedule now, so I do have some reading updates finally, right? Finally. So I did read more of I Accidentally Summoned a Demon Boyfriend by Jessica Cage. Also, if you can hear Olive, she's sleeping and she snores. It's so funny because the Horror Rex video I just did, I swear I don't even hear the snores anymore. And even when I'm editing, I just assume that like the snores that I'm hearing are like her snoring like in the moment. But it's funny because a couple people pointed out the snores and I was like, oh my god, that's so funny. And then I went back and listened and I was like, oh damn, like she was snoring. I did not register it at all. But here is the acknowledgement that yes, she is snoring. There's literally nothing I can do about it. She's knocked out. Anyways, I'm 104 pages into Accidentally Summoned a Demon Boyfriend. Surprisingly, it has one of my favorite tropes that I usually only see done in horror. We still don't really know too much about what's going on. Our male main character is being very secretive, you know. I'm excited to see where it's gonna go. And then the other thing I wanted to update you guys on, this I have to check my Kindle app, but I have been reading the Sightings. I'm on page 94. I am 44% into this, and this is entertaining so far. I don't think it's going to be anything like groundbreaking for me or like a new horror fave, but I am entertained, and I do like this whole like little sci-fi element that they introduced into this, or I guess like a theory about like aliens, which I thought was really fun because I had never heard that theory before in like alien books. So I was like, that's actually really fun. I'm into this. This is cool. So I do like the sci-fi elements that are coming in. It's just like a very like generic set of characters, very like found footage-esque, because it's not like you're reading the aftermath of a found footage, but you're like seeing this guy make a documentary on like aliens. So like the setup is like very generic, because like I feel like we've seen that done many times with like this guy trying to prove aliens are real, and like you have like the cheerleader girlfriend, the like jock buff guy, you have like the director guy that's like aliens and shit, and then you have like the weird girl. So it's like the set of characters is very generic. I don't feel like they're very fleshed out, but I don't think this is going to be like a new favorite or anything. I feel like it's probably going to be like a 3-star horror book, but I am entertained, so I'm not mad about it. So yeah, those are my reading updates so far. I really need to finish a book because, like I said, I need to upload this vlog. So I'm just hoping to finish one book for this vlog. If I could finish Sightings and I accidentally summoned a demon boyfriend, like that would be so perfect. So that is my goal for tomorrow. I feel like both books are very like easy to fly through, so like I just need to sit down and read. It's just like I haven't had that much time, but hopefully I can finish a book tomorrow, and we'll see how the vlog goes, because I really want to upload this week before like it gets too dated, you know, because I feel like I'm like on my second week or something, and I'm like, I hate when my vlogs get like this, but I just like, it's just been very chaotic, so I'm just accepting that fact. But I don't want this vlog to go longer than 2 weeks, so the goal is to finish a book tomorrow, or 2 if I'm lucky, and then upload this vlog for you guys. So that is a plan, and those are my reading updates so far. Like I said, really just doing a bunch of homework. That's pretty much it. So yeah, I'm gonna go get ready for bed, and I will update you guys tomorrow, hopefully with a finished book. That would be great for me. I really need that. All right, I will see you guys later. Hey guys, so today is Thursday. Why do I never know what day it is? Thursday. It is Thursday. And I did it. Oh my god, I did it. I finished 2 books. I'm so proud of myself. This vlog was a fail, okay? Because when I started this vlog, I was like, I want to get back into weekly vlogging. Fail. It's been like 2 weeks. Then I gave you a list of books. I read 1 of them, I think, from that list. Maybe 2. Fail. I still haven't read any more of Airy. I'm still in the exact same spot that I was. Can't bring myself to finish it. I'm just gonna wait until I can't. So that, it's just been a fail. It's been a fail. There's just, I've been too fucking busy. So yeah, just apologies for, I don't know what I haven't been reading, I guess. But I did finish I Accidentally Summoned a Demon Boyfriend by Jessica Cage. This was so fucking funny. Like, there were times where I was literally laughing so hard, but it was also like super real, like the reality of like the dating scene now, especially being like an older woman, like entering the dating scene now. Honestly, like if I mean, God forbid, right? But if I was ever single, I would literally never date anyone in my entire life because the scenarios that she describes here, I have seen play out in like my friends, family, and other people that I know. So like I know that this is really accurate, that the dating scene is exactly like it's described here. You just would never catch me. Like I would just be single for the rest of my life. Like I could not fathom entering the dating world right now. The mess that it is, like, oh my god, I can't. So that depiction of like the dating scene was like super real and like really horrific, because honestly, like, I don't know how she did it. Like Reina like literally kept trying, and I was like, I would have given up the first the opening line is literally a guy that leaves shit stains in her car. And I'm telling you, from that moment, like, you would just never see me ever again. Like, I'm moving to a remote cottage in the woods. I'm never talking to a man ever again. Like, you're just never gonna catch me in the dating scene ever again. The fact that she went out again, like, I was like, you're so strong. I would have given up. I would have given up so fucking quick. I too would have, I would have gone into summoning a demon boyfriend, because there's just like no way that the men that are available now, horrifying. So yeah, it was really fun. It was very action packed, which I was not expecting. I mentioned that it did like a little bit of a trope that I usually see in horror. They did it in this one, which I thought was really fun and added like a lot of layers to the story. It got definitely like very like world heavy, magic heavy as we kind of continued into the story, which was really fun. But it's still a monster romance, so it was like very like unserious at times, a little bit of cringy dialogue, but like I had a really fun time. Like I just had a fun time. So I gave it 3.5 stars. This was really fun. And I definitely do want to check out more from Jessica Cage for sure. Okay, so I finished that, and then I also finished up Sightings, but I finished that and I gave that one 3 stars. Like I figured, it was a just like pretty standard alien abduction, like horror, sci-fi horror. I didn't really like the ending. Like I didn't like the turn the sci-fi elements took. But I did think that the gore, like at the end of the book, was really entertaining and was very disturbing. But overall, like I think it was a fun time. It like sucked me in. I was imagining this alien abduction. I think it would be a great movie. It did kind of give me a little bit of like the, what is it? The Fifth Kind? I think that's the one it's called. Or is it the Fourth Kind? 4 or 5th, whichever one that is. That horrifying alien horror. Oh my god, that movie still scarred me. But it kind of gave me a little bit of that. So, and a little bit of cosmic-y, just because we're dealing with these aliens and stuff. So yeah, it was a good time. I gave it 3 stars, so happy about that. And with that final book being done, I will be closing out this vlog because it's just way too long. It's been too much time. And hopefully in September is the month that I get back to my weekly reading vlogs. Fingers crossed for me that I get back to it. But yeah, it's just August has been so hectic, way more than what I was anticipating. And I'm just trying to keep up. Like, I'm really just trying to keep up. So hopefully September is a chiller month. But I'm happy that I finally finished some books for this vlog, so I can finally upload it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you made it to this part of the video and you want to leave an emoji just to say hi, let's do the little flying saucer emoji because of Sightings. So I'm gonna leave you guys here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to keep with more content from me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.